Alright my friends, we're starting off laying at the top of our mats, so lay on all the way down, bring your heels close to you, and walk out by a 4 count up to 20 reps of these ab activation walkouts. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Bring your knees up to tabletop, hands by your head, and bringing same elbow to same knees with a slight toe tap to the mat. So now we're just activating through our abs. 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, and one more, 15. Extending out your legs, straightening out your arms, and coming into full body sit-ups for 1, up to 10, 2, 3, try not to use your arms as momentum, but use your core, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now bringing knees underneath of your butt if that helps with lower back support. We're going to come into some reverse knee crunches for 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 15, 6, 7, 8, even adding a little toe touch, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, and now we're going to shift our hands up to the side, feet sky high, cross your feet and widen as you come back up to the top for 2, and 3, cross your feet as you come down, widen your feet as you come up, 4, 5, 6 up to 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15, or however many you managed. So now you're going to loosen your hands and knee slides for 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 20, 6, 7, 8, just switching out knees, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, or however many you managed. And now we're taking our first well-deserved break, a Recline Butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. So bringing heels together, knees apart, and you can absolutely have your hands on your thighs for a gentle rest if you'd like. We're just catching our breath here, being sure to reset ourselves now and again so that we have more strength to see our way through the next few exercises. And now coming back into 15 reps of these diamond crunches. Reach together, knees apart, left hand reaches through the gap of your legs, right hand reaches past your right thigh. Just coming into some oblique crunches, 15 reps of these at your own pace. So once you have concluded your reps, switching out sides, right hand through the gap of your legs, left hand on the outside of your thigh and crunching away up to 15 reps. From here, 20 reps, single leg switches, 3, 4, 5, 6, feel free to grab onto your legs if your form starts to fall apart, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20, and now rolling through into your tabletop, coming into a brief cat-cow. Just going to keep some gentle movement going. We're just warming up our spine and giving our abs a chance to stretch out when we're in our cow. Shifting around a little bit, coming into your child's pose, and then coming through into a gentle upward facing dog. And then back to child's pose. And then coming back into an upward facing dog, or more specifically closer to a modified plank. Just keeping some gentle movement going while relaxing ourselves before we launch into some more strategic exercises. And now up to your plank, and shifting your weight left to right of a side plank up to 10 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And now some shoulder taps up to 20. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. And now down to your elbow plank, just activating the core some more. And now coming into 15 reps of hip dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. And now lowering yourself down into Sphinx pose, just taking it easy on ourselves again. And now coming back up into plank, sitting your hips up high into dolphin and then hip dips for 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And now settling into plank just for a second, and then either from plank or dropping your knees first and coming up into high plank, as we're now coming into some cross knee mountain climbers. just up to 15 of these, aiming to get your knee as close to your opposite elbow as you can. And now dropping down into a child's pose just briefly so we can catch our breath and reset our strength. Coming back up into plank and up to 5 reps of Malasana jumps for 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Didn't matter if your feet didn't make it all the way up to your hands, that is completely fine. But now we're cross mountain climbing again and then dropping into a push-up for 1, and 2. It really does not matter how your push-ups are looking, just as long as you're feeling the engagement in your arms. As you progress through your fitness journey, of course, your push-ups will improve. 6, just coming up to 10 of these. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's throw in one more for bonus points. And 11. Did an amazing job. Those weren't easy back-to-back superset type exercises, but now we're shifting our way back into a well-deserved earned child's pose, just to reset ourselves, get us breathing back into sinus rhythm, and give our arms a break as well. From our child's pose, coming into your tabletop, into bird dog, right arm, left leg. So option 1, straight limbs. Option 2, bent arm, straight leg. Option 3, bent arm, bent leg. So choose your fighter. And 4. And 5. This way just adds a lot more of a challenge to the core balance, but bent in limbs helps you stabilize you a whole lot more. So this way is a whole lot more challenging if you decided to stick with me. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now switching out sides, this time a left arm, a right leg. So once again, straight limbs for 1, bent arm, straight leg for 2, bent arm, bent leg for 3, choose your fighter. 4, 5, this way is just a lot more challenging on the core. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now coming back into tabletop. From here, right hand to right ear, left leg extends, foot stays planted, and bring it in for 1, 2, 3, left knee, right elbow crunches in, 4, 5, up to 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, you got this. And now back to tabletop and switching out sides. Left hand, left ear, right knee comes in. 2, To make this more challenging, you can lift up the leg. This is just an easier way. And 6, and 7, and 8, and keep going at your own pace. And now we are coming down into our puppy pose. I personally like to grip onto my mat so I don't slide forward, but we're just allowing our abs to stretch out. I also like to balance up on my chin, but you can place your forehead down to the mat. And now we're coming back up to tabletop, lifting up on the knees, coming into a bear stance. I absolutely love this exercise personally. It's a great way to ignite the core. And now from here we're just going to jump out and in our bear stance up to 10 reps. Your own 10 reps. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just holding out there for a couple more seconds. You've got this. Breathe, keep that core tight. And now coming back down into our child's pose. We have got one more exercise after this, but let's just relish in this child's pose for a minute. And now coming back up into plank, coming into some knees to chest for 10 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sinking back into your child's pose one last time. Really catch your breath, allow your arms to just flop, don't engage through the elbows, allow your elbows to come to the mat, widen your knees to allow your ribs to come through. Breathe nice and deeply. It was a hard exercise with a lot of back-to-back superset exercises, or even 3 at once. You did an incredible job. Now breathe it all out. Allow your body to just flop to the ground, even in your child's pose. Allow your forehead to rest on the mat. Just a couple more seconds in our child's pose. And now start to walk your way all the way back up into your hero pose. Knees together, hands on thighs. Just breathing deeply. Enjoying a breeze going past you if you're outside. Enjoying the sounds of nature. Acknowledging that your breathing rhythm is slowing down. Your heart rate is slowing down. And now raising your hands up above you. Grasping onto the energy that's above you. Hands to prayer or just palms together. Bowing down to yourself. Thank you all so much for watching or following. I do appreciate it either way. I shall see you for my future videos. Namaste.